Shellberg. I am the education specialist in the marketing department at PFCU. I've been in my current role for about 4 years. PFCU is a credit union. We have 13 locations ranging from the west side of Michigan in Caledonia all the way to the east side in the Flint area. PFCU is a state chartered credit union, which means anyone in the state of Michigan can be a member. As the education specialist, I mainly work in schools. So I work with students from elementary age to high school and talk to them about finance related topics. So for high schoolers, I may talk about credit score, credit report, budgeting, auto loans, identity theft, and cybersecurity. And for elementary ages, we talk about saving, money, communities, different types of jobs, things like that. So my main goal as the education specialist is to just educate students. So when I walk into the classroom, I am just there to teach them about finances and about the world around them, especially for the little kids. And I love what I do. So working with students is so much fun. I love going into the schools multiple times a week. It allows me to get out of the office. I don't have to sit at my desk all day, and that's one of my favorite things about my job is that I get to go out and be in the community working with kids. I also work with older people, so I work with adults, I work with college age students, but typically K through 12 is my main focus. I also oversee our school branch program. So we have 5 student-run branches in different elementary schools. What that basically means is it's a mini credit union that we set up in the school. Kids work at the mini credit union, and then their fellow students can come down and deposit their money in their savings account right there at school. I also oversee our scholarship program. We give away 10 $1,000 scholarships every year. And that basically sums up my duties as an education specialist. When I'm not in the schools, I'm at my desk, I'm working on presentations, I'm updating our content, I'm making sure it is relevant, I'm making sure that we have current statistics on things, I'm branding everything so it is the PFCU brand, so everything down to our PowerPoints has to look like PFCU, has to be red, white, and blue, have to use the correct logos, things like that. And that's really what marketing is all about. It's about branding. So everyone on the marketing team has to make sure that we're within our brand. So a few other positions on the marketing team include our graphic designer, our event coordinator, our community engagement coordinator. We have a marketing assistant, we have a VP and an SVP of marketing, and we also have another education specialist. So there's actually 2 of us that do my role. So I mentioned that I like the fact that I don't have to sit behind a desk all day. I also like the fact that I work on a creative team. So everyone on the marketing team, we're creative and we like to think outside of the box. So a lot of times we sit and we come up with creative solutions to different problems. We bounce ideas off of each other and we brainstorm. And that's another thing I really love about working in my position on the marketing team. Some things that I don't like so much. At the beginning, public speaking. So I do a lot of public speaking in front of a lot of different audiences. It's gotten easier for me and I'm not so scared to do it, but it's still one of those things I get a little bit nervous about. But it's one of those skills that I just keep working on. Another thing that can be a little bit challenging is the weird work hours of working in marketing. So we do a lot of events, we do a lot of evening things, we do a lot of early morning things. We do not a lot of travel, but we do some travel to different events in different communities. So that's something to keep in mind with different careers that you're looking at is how much flexibility and how much, how many weird hours there might be. So a little bit about my background. I got a bachelor's degree from Grand Valley State University. I graduated in 2015. I got my degree in marketing. I had a few odd jobs after I graduated that were not marketing related at all, But I took that knowledge and I took those skills and I took the things that I liked and didn't like from each of those jobs, and I brought them into my next role and into my next role until I found myself at PFCU. And I really do love my job at PFCU. I get to be creative, I get to have fun, I get to work with kids, and I get to work on an awesome team. So that's all I wanted to share about my career. And I want to wish you luck in trying to find something that you love and something that you want to do.